Hi, Chanel. Thank you for joining me
Hi,
today.
thank you for having me.
I've been just so impressed with what you're doing in the insurance industry. We've had a chance to talk a bit, but I really wanted to be able to chat with you today so that you could share with others how you might be able to help people. So, first, would you just take a minute and introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about you.
Sure. My name's Rhodes. I am an independent insurance agent with Assured Partners. I've been in the business for about 10 years, and I specialize in auto, home, life insurance, pet insurance, personal insurance needs.
Awesome. Wonderful. So, one of the things that I think is really important is for people to understand like how often they should be reviewing and updating their policies. Because I know some people just get insurance and they never think about it again. And year after year, it just renews, pricing goes up. They might not have the best coverage, but how often should you actually be looking at this?
I would say definitely review your insurance policies annually, and make sure you get a good, thorough review with an agent at least once every 3 years. So look at it yourself. If you have questions, reach out to your agent and go through those things. If you have a life change like marriage, divorce, have kids, buy a house, you want to talk to your agent during that time. So I would say if you haven't checked in with your agent at least once a year, just give them a call and say hi and let
Yeah.
them know about any changes.
So I'm a little unfamiliar with this, but it seems like sometimes people get insurance, but they might not actually have an actual agent. Maybe they've done something online or whatever. What would you recommend for them, as far as like who should they reach out to?
Unfortunately, when you buy insurance online, there's really nobody. You can call into the call center and talk to whoever picks up the phone. I know some of them have like a chat feature. Uh, that's one of the things about buying things online. Sometimes it's cheaper, but you don't actually have a professional agent to talk to
So this
for
might be
that.
a good time for them to reach out to you so that you could actually review everything with them and see if what they have is good or if you might be able to help them out at all then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will definitely look at if somebody buys insurance online. I'm happy to look at it. Do a
Awesome.
thorough review for them.
Awesome. Now you mentioned homeowners insurance, and I know a lot of people, when they first buy like their first home, they're really new to everything, and so it's all a learning curve. So, what recommendations do you have for that new homeowner, like things that they could think about to help prevent future claims?
Yeah, for sure. I bought my first house in 2016 and I remember I did not know anything and I wasn't told a lot of things that I'm learning, as I become a homeowner for a longer period of time. But I think one of the biggest things is winterizing your home. Like in Syracuse, we get these cold winters, turning off outside faucets. I see a lot of water issues, a lot of water claims. So turning off the water on the outside faucets so they don't freeze. Um, Getting your roof checked out when you buy your house, you want to know how old your roof is. You want to have somebody look at it. If there's any lifting or curling shingles, you want to address that, or get a new roof, because that also can be another pain point for getting insurance. And another thing that like a lot of people don't really talk about is like candles, burning candles. It's really dangerous and it causes a lot of fires. And that type of claim is considered a negligent claim from an insurance perspective, and it's very difficult to get new insurance after you've had a fire loss from a candle per se versus like an electrical fire that's not necessarily your fault. So just being really careful if you do decide to burn candles that there's nothing around, you don't put it in a windowsill, um, keep it, blow them out before you leave. And you can have after you get your home inspection. When I had my home inspector gave me a lot of good information too. So if you
That's
don't get one
awesome.
during the purchase, get one afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's all really good advice because there's so much to think about as a new homeowner. So just kind of having these things on top of mind, I think make a lot of sense. Now, the other question I have is tell me about some discounts for insurance.
Oh yes, I love talking about discounts. One of the biggest ones is defensive driving class. You can take it right online. I always say it's really boring. It does take 6 hours, but it's an easy way that you can save 10% off collision and liability off your insurance. It's per car per driver. So if you have two drivers in the home and two cars, both of you want to take that class. If you have three drivers in a house and only two cars, only have two people take the class. Otherwise, you're wasting your money. It's good for 3 years, and talk about bundling. You get pretty big discounts when you bundle the home with a car. That's huge. You can save hundreds of dollars bundling your policies together. If you do make any upgrades to your home or updates like new roof, new furnace, let your agent know because you get a discount for those things too. A lot of times, if you pay off your mortgage, I know some carriers will give you a better rate for not having a mortgage. So yeah, lots of ways to save some money. Paying in
Awesome.
full, billing options.
Awesome.
Even
This chat has been just really great. I think that sometimes people think, I mentioned before about like if you got your insurance online, I think sometimes people think they get bigger deals or discounts or stuff by going online. But what I love about you is all your knowledge and that you're able to really look at the whole thing for people and be able to get them the best pricing available. So thank you so much for sharing all this info today. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.